who do you see as Ergo's biggest competitors? And I think it's actually a question that I and Alex can answer in different ways. Well, let me first kind of take a stab at it. So I always view business in a kind of a bespoke type of way. And what do I mean by that? Well, competition is a lot of times it's 90% in your head, 10% reality, at least to me. Why do I say that? Well, I believe that, especially in the blockchain space, if a project like Ergo brings something unique, okay, it's not there are things with Ergo that are unique to Ergo that attracted this awesome community to Ergo, that attracted this awesome tech to Ergo, that people to build on Ergo, that no other project has. And that's okay, because I don't believe in the whole, one blockchain to rule them all concept. I don't believe in maximalism. I think maximalism is toxic. And when I look at who and think of who are our competitors, I don't see them as competitors. I see them as colleagues working in the same space. I'm talking about the legitimate projects. I'm not talking about meme coins or whatever. But actually legitimate projects that are out there that are doing their thing. They have their own niche. They have their own tech. And it's all about market share. It's all about finding market share and engaging that market share and taking that market share for yourself. And again, market share can be shared as well, I think. One project, like for example, things that we can do with Cardano are very symbiotic in a way. There are some things that, it's basically can be a mix of Ergo and Cardano on the same project. Okay, basically, just to give you a long story short type of Cliff Notes, a bridged version, I don't really see anybody as a competitor to Ergo. I see other projects in the space doing things similar, but not the same. I believe that Ergo, if you look at it this way, then Ergo has its own unique solution that nobody else can do, and that's okay. And also, Ergo brings value to the entire movement where it can gel and work with other projects, so the market can be shared. Therefore, they're not competitors or colleagues to me. So I don't see that there is biggest competitor or not a big competitor or any competitors at all. I think our biggest competitor is our reservation in moving forward and basically going for what we believe the full potential of the project is. So Alex, how about yourself? What do you think? I mean, you might have a completely different idea about this, about Ergo's biggest competitors.
Yeah, so not sure about competitors, right? But yeah, there are some blockchains which will be eaten by Ergo. I'm pretty sure, like Raven Coin, which is just fork of Bitcoin with tokens and yeah, no contracts basically. So it's just like 1/10 of Ergo, right? And yeah, Bitcoin Cash maybe. So yeah, not quite sure. Well. What's the value proposition in the long term there, right? And yeah, so there are some blockchains for which value proposition is not quite clear, but yeah, there are also a lot of blockchains with similar ideas, but still different. So I believe they will survive right in the long term, and yeah, we will take a look into each other. Continue to do that in the long term, because yeah, I mean it's sometimes not quite clear what is a good idea, right? What's a bad idea in the space. So I mean, we are doing this, they are doing that, and yeah, we learn from each other. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, and I'm agree that yeah, a lot of blockchains will coexist, but yeah, only good ones hopefully.